Hi, welcome back to the channel. I'm Simon.
I'm Faye.
And together we are married to reselling. We're a reseller couple based in the UK, buying from mainly charity shops and selling hopefully for profit on mainly eBay and Amazon. It's been a while since we put a video out.
Yeah, we're really sorry. Just been so busy, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been really busy and we've had a few messages, so thanks for checking in on us. We're all good. And we've been sourcing, so this is just a quick sourcing video to kind of get us back into flow. We've got a few videos almost finished as well to follow these up pretty quickly. So we are definitely going to keep the videos coming thick and fast.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah. Back in the game.
Not
we will
hopefully,
be.
yeah.
We're back in the game, people.
And just in an effort to try and make it as easy as possible for us putting out videos. This one I'm going to try not to edit or pop an intro in and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, going to try and not need to edit it. So if there's more umming and ahhing than usual, that's why.
Yeah.
So we were out and about
yesterday.
Yeah, just popped to a local town. And and it's one that last time we went, we sort of said we wouldn't come back in a hurry, and we didn't go around them all, did we?
No, we stayed in the good half.
And yeah, so we just got some clothes, we got a few games which we'll show you, and I got some books. I got some books for Amazon FBA. Probably won't go into it in too much detail. We usually, if you haven't watched any of our videos before or haven't seen our sourcing video, we usually scan everything into Amazon. But with books, yeah, there's millions of them. So a book that we find, it's sort of hard to say, this is a bolo because, things are hard to find. But we'll show you a couple of them. And the reason I'm looking at books again really is obviously everything's changing, trends are changing, buying patterns are changing. But we were talking about this yesterday, weren't we? Books, that yes, there's electronic devices and all the rest of it which are popular, but books are here to stay.
Yeah.
People are always like a good book, and particularly with books that are maybe a bit older or from the States or something like that. People do kind of want to read alternative views or alternative ages of views.
And books with pictures in, so or sort of textbooks, they're always going to be better, I think, in real life, having the book with you, rather than viewing it on a Kindle or something. Yeah,
so selling books is nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing groundbreaking for us. We've been doing it since we started. The first shipment we'd have sent into FBA would have definitely contained books. So we've been doing it for probably 5 years, I guess, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
But it's just an area that we've revisited a little bit. It dawned on Faye, what do you want to sort of say about when you realised about the clothing in our eBay store?
Oh yeah, so we had a really quiet period at the start of September with sales, and it was just driving me insane. I was really fed up about it. And we are generalists, so we sell a bit of this, bit of that. We don't just sort of focus on one genre of anything. And just randomly dawned on me one day that the reason that we're not really selling much on eBay is because the clothes, for example, that we had listed were all summer clothes. So I wasn't focused on that genre enough to think, right, the seasons are changing, I need to look at knitwear, and I sort of kicked myself really.
Yeah, so it's not really anything that, we've always sort of been on top of that, but it's just kind of crept up on us. I don't know if it's like the warmer summer that sort of went on. It's October now and it's still warm. But obviously, consumers are thinking about it, but we weren't really. No,
and I know it's summer, somewhere all the time, and we have GSP switched on, so if we've got shorts for sale and someone wants them in Australia and they're willing to pay, then they can buy shorts from us. But yeah, as far as sort of winter clothes and jackets, cardigans, all that sort of thing, didn't really have any. And as soon as I found some and started listing them, they were selling. Who'd have believed it?
So generally with our eBay store, our sort of common practice is once something's been listed for a few weeks or like a month and a half or whatever, we'll start to reduce prices, put coupons on, promotions, all the rest of it. And So with that sort of in mind, Faye delisted a load of sort of summer stuff. So it's just moved into drafts. We'll update those drafts to keep them, stop them dropping off. We've also got all the stuff on the spreadsheet with the images and everything. So we'll relist those again, I guess, sort of just before the spring. And that's kind of what we've sort of decided to do this year, because otherwise I will just keep slashing prices until, you know, you
Giving it away.
yeah, giving it away for, you know, for stuff that really shouldn't be going out dirt cheap.
It's decent stuff,
Yeah.
but it's just totally the wrong time of year.
And I think that's probably a good learning curve for us, is to deal with that stuff sooner. So instead of, you know, maybe getting either try not to buy it as late, or, you know, because what you don't want to do, we have quite a small store, there's 550 items roughly in it at the moment, and that's only because we've upped it quite a bit recently. We were sort of dropping off as our focus was elsewhere. But I think, you know, if we had 1,000 summer items that we were delisting, you know, that would be a big issue, because that would be thousands of pounds worth of stock. But in this case, it's just a handful of items. But I think the learning is kind of get on that a little bit quicker, maybe stop sourcing at that point, or if we are sourcing in late summer, still for summer stuff, that we don't list it, you know, we do just save it. I saw something funny on Instagram the other day. Someone was dragging out their Halloween decorations from their loft, and they found a bag of sandals that they were meant to list in the summer. I thought it was funny. I can't remember who it was, but yeah. So
I've just quickly, I've delisted the summer items, like Simon said, but I've also put a calendar note on my laptop to remind me in April to list them again. So they'll get listed at the right time.
Yeah, and you know, this is really, we've been in this game long enough, and I've been in retail long enough. You know, this is really sort of basic stuff. You know, list stuff that's in demand. If you're listing stuff that's not in demand, it's going to stick. And if you're spending a lot of money on that stuff, you are going to run into a problem. So it was a bit of a sort of wake-up call, I think, really, for us in many ways. So we won't make that mistake again. There we go. Moving forward, though, we've got a bunch of clothes. We'll do the clothes maybe second. I just realised we haven't even got the main light on.
Don't need it on,
but
do
we've got the ring light on. I don't know. It feels really dark in here. I can see what's over there, but it's very dark over here. Let me just quickly buzz through these games. Do you want to pull up the Amazon app for this, talk a little bit about these books quickly.
Yeah.
And Faye's got a good haul of, I assume, winter stuff to show you.
Flops,
Yeah, it's got some like sweaty Betty like vest.
No, don't worry. Nothing summery, I don't think.
I thought this one was interesting. A Cambridge companion, and this one is a Cambridge companion to the Victorian novel. That's very Victoriana. And we just sold a Cambridge companion. I don't think it was this one, but a Cambridge companion here. So it could be a good, you know, I was saying a minute ago, it's going to be hard to find, you know, when people are showing books, I don't pay too much attention to, like, you know, unless they look like bread and bar books. But this is obviously a series.
Did you pay $9.99 for it?
Bloody hope not. Can't have done. No, this was from, no.
Are you sure? Because it's currently for sale used at £12.70.
Yeah, this was from, these were like 50p paperbacks.
Oh.
This was from the shop.
Was it the YMCA shop?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
So we paid like £9 for everything we bought.
Oh, good, okay. Let's say, first one's a booby, but no.
No, I think we paid, they were 4 for, was it this one where they were 4?
It was 3 or 4 for £1, wasn't it?
Yeah. So there we go. So that was whatever we just said, like 3 or 4 for £1.
None in FBA, but currently for sale used at £12.70.
I spotted this. I'm not gonna read it out, but this could be one that you might sort of see around. And I think we paid probably 50p for that, or 25p or whatever.
Yeah, that's currently for sale used at £11.51. Again, none in FBA. Really good rank.
And then I've shown you this one because kind of neat, sort of more nichey cookbooks. Like you know, you generally want to avoid the like Ainsley Harriott cookbooks or the
Jamie Oliver.
Yeah, all that sort of stuff. But if you find anything a little bit niche, so Mexican food, Korean, I don't know if there's a Korean here. I've had a Korean recently and a Japanese. They tend to do a bit, can do well, so they're worth checking. And these were these were a part of the 4 for 50p from the Salvation Army, I think, or whichever one the first one we went in.
Yeah. And so that's £17 currently for sale used, none in FBA again.
And then that's what I'm going to look like in a few weeks once I start following the Shredded Chef recipes for building muscle. It was 25p or 50p or something.
£10.
And then this one I'm going to mix it up because I don't want to just keep reading the same book all the time.
Is that hardcover?
So we've got the Lean Turnaround hardcover. The US price was $35 when it was new.
£18.42.
Yeah, so there's a good little lot. I grabbed this for, it wasn't £10.
Oh, what is it? What's it called?
It's Close Encounters of the Third Kind, sealed DVD. It's old. I think it was, I don't know, 50p or something.
$12.99.
And then this one, kerfuffle. We've sold this before, and in here is over 100 dice.
Oh
now,
my goodness.
the reason I bought this is, there's a good chance it might not be complete, but I'm always kind of looking for dice for stuff, for spares. So it's a kind of good one to pick up as well. So it's £3.
It's out of stock, new and used on Amazon.
Yeah,
so.
and that's a pretty good one. While I'm talking about spares, and I'll put it on the screen, our Facebook group, the Board Game Spares group, is growing quite nicely. So if you buy and sell board games, check it out. I've got lots of bits and bobs. I sent a couple of things out the other day, on the same day, to people that needed things, and someone's just posted a massive list of spares that they've got, which I'm not really sure when I'm going to get time to look at it, but I must look at it because I could probably complete 20 games, I think, with that. Did you scan it?
No.
Hold it up here. Googly eyes, and this is a funny one. This is one that I would tend to have never looked at, but my brother-in-law picked it up about 6 months ago, and then I picked it up, and I found it again. That was £2.95.
£18.30.
And then this was a good one. This was £3.50. Linky.
Had this loads of
My
times.
hand over the barcode. And that's pretty solid at the moment. Oh.
Only available new for £28.
And finally for me, before the close, is Guess Who Electronic.
Electronic Guess Who Extra.
Yeah, and this was only £2.50. And what's hilarious about this is that you sit opposite each other and play it, and you put the key in or whatever. You mark it with who you are, but you can see from the other side where the marker is. So if you're eagle-eyed, you can cheat at that game.
Oh right, really?
Really
Okay.
easily.
Well, it's only
I'll give you a game later.
Yeah, it's only available used at £28.91, none in FBA.
There we go. So yeah, there's a few little nice pickups.
Yeah, well done. I think I'd seen the Shredded Chef because you told me that you were going to get 6-pack.
Buff.
Well, yeah.
Buffing up for the winter.
And we've got some clothes now.
Don't forget to show the labels.
I won't forget to show the labels. Now, I like to pick up Rohan, and I pick it up regularly, men's and women's, but I left a lot behind yesterday because I was trying to be picky, and a lot of like basics, like just plain polo shirts, were like £6-7. So I left them behind. But this one is a size medium, and it was £7, and it's called, because on the label in Rohan, on the Rohan Care labels, it tells you what the item's called, and this is called the Dale Jumper. And yeah, it's really nice condition, feels good.
Would you like to pass them to me and I'll put them?
I would love to pass them to you, and you can put them.
Give me that bag over there.
Is Luna's still on the chair next to you?
She is.
Luna's here, but the Snoopy's asleep in the kitchen.
She's going to be
His
awake
choice.
in a minute because she's going to be awake in a minute because she's going to have clothes flying past her head.
Next up is a first for me when it comes to knitwear. It's Spirit of the Andes.
Let's turn that brightness down. Hold on.
There we go. Got it. There we go. And this was £7.50. Ladies jumper.
You are paying up.
But
you've had Spirit of the Andes before, haven't you? But just not.
I've just had like basic Pima cotton t-shirts, nothing special.
And always sort of thought, right, lesson learned.
Yeah. I just grabbed it because I was like, ooh, I've never had that before. This is 100% alpaca.
Oh wow.
So this should do well.
What % jumper is it?
So yeah, I was really happy with that. Next up is a Out of Exile top, £7. Little cardigan thing. Find the label. There we go. Just a little tie cardigan type thing.
So
can I just have that back a sec?
What sort of prices are you looking at on these?
I don't know.
Well,
probably Rohan.
if you're spending £7, if you're spending £7 or something, what are you hoping for? You know, what's your minimum?
Maybe. This is 97% cotton, and the trim is 100% silk. The Rohan probably like 28.
Right.
I do cross list the Vinted, and we'll take less on Vinted obviously because there's no fees. So yeah, I'm not looking for, like 25 minimum. Don't normally pick Jaeger up. Hang on.
We've had it from like auction bundles and stuff, haven't we? But it's not
Yeah.
one that you tend to target.
No, this was £6, but it's a roll neck brown jumper, quite a large size. I can't remember if I looked at the care label. It's hanging on by a thread.
It's hanging on,
100% wool.
Cool.
But it's not wobbly at all, so that's good. And then we have a top, just a little brown top. I know nothing, I can't remember what brand it is. It's like sourcing all over again. I always say this. Spirit of the Andes Pima cotton, but it's not a t-shirt. It's a long sleeve basic like roll neck type top, and that was £4. Got that in the same. Got both Spirit of the Andes items in the same shop. And next up is this Antartex machine washable pure new wool cardigan, like a granddad cardigan with, they're like little leather, they're like little wooden buttons. But it was £4. Feels very itchy. I wouldn't want to wear it. There we go. It's probably vintage, I think. I'll have to check.
Jump in the grave. So it wasn't an edit. The memory ran out on the phone, so I had to change phones. So how would you check?
So to check if a label's vintage, I'd go on the Vintage Fashion Guild website, I think that's what it's called, and there's a label resource on there, all in alphabetical order, so you can look for your brand and it will give you examples of labels through the years. So like Marks and Spencer's is on there, Designer, Aquascutum, all those sort of brands are on there. Not all of them, I don't know if that one's on there, may well not be. I'll have a look at Souls, if anyone else is selling anything vintage, I'll see if my label compares to theirs, and just do a little bit of research on Google. Yeah.
Cool.
Next up is another jumper. What is it? Oh yeah, Steve Madden. It's not a jumper, it's a like poncho. So Steve Madden, I have got 3 or 4 pairs of his shoes. His brand of shoes, not his actual shoes. Poor Steve. But yeah, it's like a roll neck poncho. And this was £6.95. And is it anything special? Not special when it comes to fabric, but it has got like a glitter thread through it.
Yeah, this was sitting in the top of a bag in a charity shop. We bought it and moved on, and some kid, like obviously saw the sparkles and started reaching in the bag and touching it. Yeah.
What did you say? Get out of
No,
here.
his dad. He was with his dad. I didn't want to get beaten up. So.
Bit of a Christmassy one. This is Monsoon Fusion, which I've never heard of. Do you know much about Monsoon Fusion? It's a bright pink label. There we go. It's a large, and it's a sort of stag on the front. And is it anything special fabric? What do we think? God, these labels are tiny. I can't even see. Is there
I'm
another?
trying to find the English part.
Is there another page?
Oh, there we go. No, 44 nylon, 27 viscose, 4% Angora.
Ooh. Oh yeah, some Joe Brown's embroidered jeans. These were quite a big size, I think. These are a size 24 and they were £4.50. Not my bag, but someone will like them. Oh yeah, grab this. This is a bit different. It's a t-shirt. It's got Roberto Duran on it. It's made in USA, or printed in USA, made in USA, 100% cotton large.
Do we know anything about Roberto Duran?
No, but it was £2, so I thought I'd give it a go.
Nice.
And I've got this Kenzo, I think it's Kenzo jumper. It's only a small, but I thought I'd give it a go. That was £3.
Many left?
Yeah. A long sleeve polo Ralph Lauren shirt, size medium. This was £7, but I saw Luxury Pickers pick this up, or one of these up, or some up. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to pick it up.
He had to go and look up the price, didn't he?
He did.
Didn't have a price on it, so he went and got his little chart and said, if they're prestige brands, they stick another couple of quid on top. And I said, and I said to him, how often is your prestige brand list checked?
Yeah.
Because, you know, trends come and go, don't they?
Yeah, he didn't really get it. Okay, this one is C by Bloomingdale's, which is American department store. It's cashmere. It's got a cool sequin anchor on it. It's a size extra small though, but I reckon someone's going to like that, and that was £4.75. People say don't pick up small sizes, and I genuinely, like, I try not to, but I did pick up a size 6 pair of mint velvet jeans the other day, and they sold the same day.
Yeah, 25 quid you got for them, didn't you?
Yep. Oh yeah, this one's funny. So I grabbed this t-shirt, 'cause it was a band t-shirt. There we go.
Requiem.
And it's got like tour dates and stuff on the back, so I was like, oh cool. So
We were sitting having a coffee, weren't we? And you were like, have you heard of Requiem? So I looked them up, looked up the most famous song, never heard it. It's like death metal.
yeah, so I thought, oh, that
Swedish.
could be good. Someone will like
No,
it.
it's Swiss.
Swiss. And then I saw it was on a River Island tag. So yeah, that could well be a fail, but maybe not.
Well, it wasn't like there was loads for sale.
No, there wasn't.
So you're just looking for a death metal fan who shops on eBay.
Yeah, and that was £3. It's just full of surprises in here. Woolovers cardigan.
It was like less than 24 hours ago.
I know. There we go, Woolovers, size small, £4. It definitely feels like wool. It feels very scratchy. 100% pure new wool. Beautiful. What's this? Oh yes, so I saw this in a shop, hadn't heard of it. It's Cerulean Collection is the brand, and I said to you, would you mind looking this up, because I was looking at clothes, you were done, you were just sort of waiting for me, and you put it back, and you were like, well, it's all right, it's got good sell-through rate.
Yeah, so the issue was there was no size on here, and I couldn't be bothered to I had a little look underneath, but I couldn't see anything. Cerulean Collection, if that's how you say it, yeah, it had 100% sell-through rate, 52 sold, 50 available, something like that, or the other way around. So 100% sell-through rate. And I didn't look at like jumpers or whatever, but I did. And then I hit sold and I saw the solds and went highest to lowest. And one of the first things that came up for sort of £30 sold pre-owned was a jumper that looked, to me, it wouldn't have been the same, but to me it kind of looked the same. So I sort of showed Faye that, and she said, "Yeah, go and get it, go and get it."
Yeah, because there was other resellers in there. I was like, get it.
Yeah. So we shall see. Watch this space. Cerulean.
Is this the last clothing item?
Yes.
It is. We have some L jeans. There's the tag. And they were £8, but they're brand new with tags. And the RRP is 125. It is a like TK Maxx tag, but I've sold L jeans before and they've gone quite quickly, so pleased with those.
Well done. What's your favourite pickup out of all of that lot?
My favourite pickup is probably the Spirit of the Andes alpaca jumper. What about you? Oh yeah. Watch this space for Simon will do like, this is before. He's going to do an after.
Yeah, I'll put a screenshot. Thanks very much for watching the video. If you liked it, please hit the thumbs up as usual. And if you're not subscribed to the video, which 50% of our viewers are not, so please consider hitting subscribe, hitting the bell notification and getting updates as soon as we put out videos. There will be a picking sort of weekly roundup, a bit of a brief weekly roundup, but quite a lot of picking in our next video, which will be out in a few days. And then after that, I've got a bit of a golf club update video, which I'm looking forward to putting out as well. So thanks for watching, take care, bye for now.
Bye.